Well, I took my Ruby jumping on the dance in the town. She took her high heels off and let her stockings down. She put a quarter in a jukebox to get a beat. Everybody started dancing to the rhythm of her feet. She's my rock and roll Ruby, rock and roll Ruby, rock and roll. When Ruby starts to rockin', it satisfies my soul. Well, Ruby started rocking about 1 o'clock, and when they started to rock, she just couldn't stop. She rocked on the tables and she rocked on the floor, and everybody yelling, Ruby, rock some more. She's my rock and roll Ruby, rock and roll Ruby, rock and roll. When Ruby starts to rockin', it satisfies my soul. It was right about 4 and I thought she would stop. She looked at me, then she looked at the clock. She said, wait a minute, Daddy, don't you get so? Cause all I wanna do is rock a bit more. She's my rock and roll Ruby, rock and roll Ruby, rock and roll. When Ruby starts to rockin', it satisfies her soul. One night, she left me all alone. I tried to contact her on my telephone. I finally found her about 12 o'clock. She said, leave me alone, Daddy, cause your Ruby wants to rock. She's my rock and roll Ruby, rock and roll Ruby, rock and roll. When Ruby starts to rockin',